It is a fantasy to think that you can have a deep and comprehensive trade deal without shared institution, and the sooner we face up to that, the better. That brings me to my third concern, Mr. Speaker. We're obviously reaching the stage of negotiations where fantasy meets brutal reality. The truth is that too many promises have been made about Brexit which can't be kept. The Secretary of State has just said that nobody was pretending it would be easy. Mr. Speaker, they were pretending it would be easy. The International Trade Secretary promised that negotiating a deal with the EU would be, and I quote, one of the easiest deals in human history to negotiate. A year ago, in the heady early days of his job, the Secretary of State wrote, and I quote, within 2 years, before the negotiations with the EU is likely to be complete, we would be able to negotiate a free trade area massively larger than the EU. He went on to say that these trade agreements would, I quote, come into force at the point of exit from the EU, but be fully negotiated and understood well before then. What a joke. Even this summer, the government published position papers riddled with further fantasies. The track and trace customs idea was put forward on the 15th of August this year as an apparently serious proposition, only to be effectively removed on the 1st of September by the Secretary of State himself with the admission that it was merely blue sky thinking. Mr. Speaker, the time for floating fantastical ideas is over. No more promises that can't be met. Brutal reality